Well, welcome back to Slowpoke Racing with the Ultimate Racing League. Glad you could join me again for race 2. We're with the League 1 guys. This is round 3. We're in Switzerland at the Deep Forest Raceway. If you've just watched race 1, then you know we've had some cracking races so far. Really looking forward to this one. This is race 2. So we'll go down the order. This is their finishing positions from race 1. So Genesis dominated that first race. So Bailey's on pole. He's followed by his teammate Smith. Great race from Woodrow to hold that third position. Grasshopper in 4th, Toby 5th, Chuck 6th. What a great battle those three guys had. Looking forward to more of that. Dyson in 7th. We've got Ice Chand, Brody, Harry Poppins in 10th, Toten 11th, 12th is Thomas, 13 is Unforgiven, Wayne G 14th, and Love Rocket Rods in 15th. As I say, only 15 drivers. Aaron couldn't make it this round. The mechanics actually left his car in Brazil and couldn't get it back to Switzerland in time. So 15 drivers, still a great turnout. So without further ado, let's get race 2 underway and hope it's as good as race 1. So Bailey will be leading us off for this rolling start. As I say, I always like to have a new view now. It's a bit dark out there, isn't it? The headlights are all on. We just want to have a look. It looks like Smith putting an early challenge in on Bailey there, but no, settles in behind. Does look like everybody's got through. Excuse me. So as we were for the end of race 1, we are for race 2 with Bailey leading the pack. He's got Smith in 2nd, Woodrow in 3rd. Then we've got Grasshopper, Toby and Chuck as we did in race 1. So everybody just lining up. Always very tight the first 1 or 2 laps as everybody settles into the race. We'll check the tyres as well. It looks like Dyson's picked himself a penalty up straight away. Brody making a move there. Let's just have a look. Was it Brody? Yes, it was. So Brody's in 9th, going through the tunnel. Ice Chan goes through on Dyson, having served his penalty. It looks like Brody's gone through as well. Thomas on the inside of Dyson, and Thomas takes up that 9th position. Dyson in 10th, Harry Poppins 11th, Toten 12th, Unforgiven 13th, Wayne G 14th, and Love Rocket Rods in 15th. So back up to our race leader Bailey. Not done anything wrong in the first race and looks to continue that in the second race. Fantastic looking cars in the Brawn GP livery. So Woodrow settling back into 3rd. Toby in 4th. We've got Grasshopper and Chuck carrying on where they left off, although they've got Ice Chan for company this time. So everybody lining up. Let's just have a look. We do have a bit of a gap back from Unforgiven to Wayne G. I'm not sure if something's happened there to cause that, or it's just the guys at the back are struggling on this track. I'm not sure. I'm quite surprised to see Wayne down there in 13th. He is a very quick driver, we know that. But then again, this is a very competitive league. Toten in 11th. I would have expected to see Toten up there, at least in the top 5. Previously a league winner, I believe. And an all-round good guy, to be honest. Toten, I'll get on very well with him. So Harry Poppins in 10th, putting a bit of pressure on Ice Chand. Ice Chand doing the same to Dyson. It's all very tight. Thomas doing his best to get by Chuck. He's actually pushing him along, I think, as he pulls out to the outside. Come on, cameraman, keep up. So Chuck's got the inside line. Thomas, I think, he's just edging in front, although he's not going to get 6th position round the outside there, although he's still going at it. So Thomas and Chuck side by side on this home straight. Lambo against Porsche power. It looks like the Porsche's got the edge, although Thomas pulls to the inside and has another look. Let's just see, can Thomas get it done? No, he can't. Ice Chand, a little bit of a twitch from his car there, so Thomas and Chuck still going at it now. Oh, this is great stuff. Chuck just managing to hold on to 6th position. And Thomas doing everything he can to take it away from him. The Lambos seem very, very quick, both of them, through this sort of middle sector of S's. They really seem to make up ground. You can see Grasshopper just ahead of Chuck there, not too far away. Now then, that's Thomas. Is he going to have a look? Let's go on board with Chuck. Oh, let's have a look. You can see Thomas managed to get on the inside of him. And he did. Let's just go back and have a look at that if we can see, because all we can see is headlights. So Thomas gets onto the inside of Chuck. Yeah, great clean move from Thomas. Then we've got Dyson and Ice Chand having a battle. Harry Poppins in there as well. So Ice Chand defending that inside line. Thomas goes through to 6th. Chuck in 7th. Ice Chand in 8th. Dyson 9th. Harry Poppins in 10th. So these three now stuck together. Let's have a go on board with Dyson. You can see we've got Ice Chand as they enter the tunnel, the short tunnel. He's got Harry Poppins all over him. It's a bit of a right, then left, then the tight left-hander. Down through the gears. Try not to drift too wide. Look how close Harry Poppins is. Now, will Harry Poppins be able to make a move on him? I thought Dyson, yes, he's sticking to the middle of the road there. Nobody coming up the inside. All good clean racing. Just looking at the leaderboard, nothing changed. We've still got Bailey Smith. Well, I say nothing's changed. Toby's now 3rd. So what happened to, where's Woodrow? Let's just see if I can just drop back a little bit. That was the move there. So Woodrow was in 3rd. Toby's done really well to catch him up. He's got into the slipstream. Toby pulls to the left. He's going to take that inside line into turn 1. He does like overtaking at turn 1, doesn't he, Toby? It's a great move. That drops Woodrow to 4th. So now Toby can get after Smith and Bailey. The Grasshopper in 5th. There's a safe line. Solo today, no teammate. Thomas tried to make a move as we go through these series of S's, although Thomas has got a half-second penalty, as you can see. They've got the inside on this turn. Oh, that's a good move. Did well to get that done there. Now, can he open up? Well, he needs to open up a second penalty, because if you serve it, half second really does equate to about a second by the time you get the power down. So Ice Chan goes through. Thomas has to drop into 6th position. He's got Chuck behind him. He's got Dyson behind him. Then we've got Harry Poppins sitting there in 9th. Toten just coming up behind in 10th. Chuck looking to make a move on Thomas. Thomas goes defensive as they're going almost side by side into turn 1. Now is it Chuck's turn to go all the way around the outside? Oh no, he just couldn't quite do it there. So Thomas managing to hold on to 6. Oh, that Lamborghini having a bit of a complaint to its driver there as we came out of that turn. Managed to keep it going though. Big group of cars all lining up. Not much between. I think it's Ice Chan in 5th all the way down to 12th, so there's not a lot between these 6 or 7 cars. The Grasshopper had a fantastic first race, didn't he, with Chuck and Toby. Currently sitting in 11th. He's got Unforgiven just behind him in 12th. Toten in the Mercedes in 10th. Now is that Chuck trying to make a move on Thomas again. Can't get it done. So Thomas doing a good job to hold on to 6 at the minute. Oh, I just need a quick drink. Wow, that's better. Let's just shut down the order then. So Dyson in 8. Oh, who's that got a penalty? It's Toten. Oh, Toten's got a 1 second penalty. That's going to cost him. So Grasshopper will definitely take that spot away. Possibly Unforgiven as well. Let's just have a look. Toten, no, he manages Toten. So Toten drops to 11th, although Grasshopper has now moved right up to the back of him. Doesn't seem to be settling into that Mercedes as much as he would like. Toten, as I say, he's a very quick guy that doesn't seem to be enjoying himself in the murk. Somebody else has got a penalty there. It's Wayne G, so that'll be a track limit penalty, I'm sure. Another one doesn't seem to be settling into it today. The Brody in 14th, Love Rocket Rods in 15th. We'll just have a quick look at our current leaders. Bailey and Smith are just having a bit of a practice, aren't they? They seem to be that far ahead, just taking their time. It's almost like an advert for Brawn GP, I think. Toby having a fantastic race in race 2. He had a fantastic race in race 1, but he's having an even better one in race 2. Up into 3rd position from Woodrow. Woodrow sticking with him though. Don't think he's going to get close enough to put a challenge in on Toby. Toby with the current fastest lap, a 1:25.896. So Toby really not messing about. So Ice Chand 5th. Let's just go through the tyres to see. It's interesting to see who's what tyres everybody's using. So Bailey's on the softs, Smith is on the softs, as is Toby, Woodrow, Ice Chand, Thomas. So the top 6 all on the softs. Chuck chose to go with the mediums for this race, so we'll be back on the softs for race 3. Harry Poppins on the soft tyres. Dyson's on the mediums. Grasshopper's chosen mediums. Toten, Unforgiven. So some of the guys further down the field have gone for the mediums, and that's probably why they're where they are. Brody, however, on the softs. Wayne G on the softs, and Love Rocket Rods also. So more people on softs than mediums. Now is Smith putting a challenge in on Bailey. Have they decided to have a swap? Bailey going all the way around the outside. Oh, just drops in behind Smith. That was a good move from Smith. Maybe they've had a bit of a chat on the radio, and Bailey said to Smith, go on, you have a go at leading for a bit. Try and save a bit of fuel and some tyres. So the Brawn team have had a bit of a swap over. With Smith leading now, Bailey in 2nd. Toby doing a good job still in 3rd. Woodrow sticking with him. Then there is quite a gap back to Thomas. There's quite a good few seconds between Woodrow and Thomas. Let's have a look. Chuck and Hairy Poppins side by side into this final hairpin. No, Hairy Poppins just thinking better of it. Slotting back into 8th, just behind Chuck. Will he have a go down this home straight as they approach the start finish line to start lap 12 with just under 4 minutes of race 2 left? So Harry Poppins, no, he can't get close enough to put a challenge here, or can he? I thought he was, he's still having a bit of a look, isn't he? Chuck doing everything he can to stay in front. Let's go on board with Chuck. Oh, he's fighting that steering wheel as we go through that short tunnel. Coming under all sorts of pressure from Hairy Poppins, and he's picked up a penalty. I can imagine what he's saying now under that visor. So Hairy Poppins, now swap to Hairy Poppins as Chuck approaches the penalty zone, and there you can see Hairy Poppins, thank you very much. Chuck having another go back at him. Chuck's got Dyson all over the back of him. Who's going to make the move? Here, no, none of them. Just go back up to Thomas and Ice Chand. Oh, got a yellow flag. Somebody got off. No, then was that Woodrow? Got a half-second penalty. Let's see where he picked that up from. Oh, it was just a bit of a spin into the bridge. Oh, that was unlucky, Woodrow. He's got himself back on track and going again. So the gap now closed from Woodrow to Thomas, but also, and the flag's waving again. So has somebody else gone off? Let's, as Woodrow's got his penalty. That may have been the previous flag there. So Woodrow serves his penalty. Thomas gets even closer to him now. Still in fourth though, Woodrow. We've got about a minute and a bit left, so let's see if he can hang on. Thomas will be encouraged though, seeing the back of Woodrow's car. He's not seen it for a while. I will give him something to chase. Just go down the order. Ice Chan still in 6th. Harry Poppins and Chuck still battling it out for 7th. Chuck doing everything he can to force a mistake from Harry Poppins. We are going to have to leave this pack in a minute and go to our leaders as we see Toten chasing Grasshopper. So as we go back up to Bailey as he takes that hairpin for the last time, so they've swapped over again, so Bailey resumes his position at the front. So it's going to be another win for Bailey and another second for Smith. Great dominance from the Genesis boys. Toby, a fantastic race from Toby, a well-deserved podium spot for him, bringing it home in 3rd. Woodrow 4th. Then we've got Thomas 5th, Ice Chan 6th, a race to the line, Harry Poppins 7th, Chuck 8th, Dyson 9th, Grasshopper and Toten in 10th and 11th, Brody Dramatic across the line in 12th, Wayne G 13th, Unforgiven 14th, and Love Rocket Rods will bring it home in 15th. Another fantastic race from the Ultimate Racing League, League 1 guys in the GT3s. Really looking forward to race 3. That will be coming up very shortly. Hope you can join me for that, and I shall see you soon.